reach.
Here's Cunningham, and stolen by Horford. Richardson outside. Duncan against Smart. Back to Richardson. Jacks up a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Well, that's just what Richardson can give you. Solid scoring from all three levels, very consistent in his approach.
And he sinks the second. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Here's Smart. After the made shot from Kyle Lowry, Smart finds Tatum. Kicks it out to Richardson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. He's got 6.
And he's developed a strength and consistency. I mean, Richardson's become a valuable 3-and-D guy.
Outside Leonard. The pass to Cunningham. To the wing right side. Lowry for 3. That one doesn't drop. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Richardson. Great D that time from Leonard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cantor checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Pritchard, he's checked in for Josh Richardson, and it's done in for Marcus Smart. It's Williams with the drive. Count that one.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Pippen dishes to Westbrook. From deep. Out to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Westbrook can't get it to go. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Here's Pritchard. Westbrook with the block.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
Over to the wing. And there's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, every year, Thomas seems to up his game. I mean, a powerhouse offensive threat. It feels like he can take anyone on.
Good on the second free throw. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dunn passes to Cantor. Back to Dunn. 5 on the clock. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. San Antonio leading. Westbrook passes to O'Neal. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brown outside. 11 feet away. Here's Cantor. The kick out to Brown. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Thomas. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
resourceful move there, ending the period. On a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. San Antonio leads by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
On the court for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown out there with Williams. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard. Pass to Bogues. Kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili the pass to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Green. The shot by Pritchard, no good. Here's San Antonio now. Here's Ginobili going inside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
San Antonio leading by 6. Duncan outside. Leonard on the wing. Back to Duncan. Leonard against Richardson. Lowry kicks to Cunningham. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Leonard. It's good. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Porter passes to Leonard. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
Richardson, no luck.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact. On offense, and it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Here's Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Boston trails by 16. Dunn dishes to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Smart wide open, he fires. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Cunningham, and Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Outside, Horford. Back to Smart. He feeds it to Horford. That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
You know, it's easy to see why Leonard is so dominant as a defender. If you've ever seen the man's hands, the claw nickname is not an exaggeration.
Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
They grab their own miss. Westbrook kicks to Thomas. And here's Leonard from three. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Boston trails by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Brown's got 5 now.
And finally, with some offense, he stops a 17-0 run by San Antonio.
Thomas gets the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Smart passes to Cantor. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Clock is at 3. 11 feet away. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thomas kicks to Westbrook over Richardson, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
Oh, what outstanding initiative from Westbrook. He has such a good feel for when to shoot off the pass.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9. And San Antonio has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points. Points in the quarter. The D. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
So with Ginobili on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Michael Porter's out there with Duncan. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Lowry. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Horford. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Cunningham's shot is off. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. O'Neal's checked in for Porter, and Pippen subbed in for Leonard. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard's checked in. For three, Pippen trains the three-pointer. Pippen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right. They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, merciless dunk right there by Tatum. Reminding the defense he's unstoppable when he wants to be.
Here's Cunningham. And the layup falls. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Richardson, no luck. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Cunningham dishes it to Duncan. The three ball. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. Slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Russell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Cunningham. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Pritchard. Dunn against Lowry. Kicks it out to Richardson. Over Russell. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
The ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
San Antonio leading by 22. Here's Ginobili. Lays it up off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. It's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Dunn, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
And here's Boston. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Good job to stay on him and not give him a good look. Turned an easy shot into a very tough one.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Done with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Richardson. Great play by Williams to set it up. Richardson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
It's Ginobili with the drive. Overdone. No good off the back of the rim. Brown against Pippen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Porter's checked in for O'Neal. Green comes in for Scottie Pippen. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Kyle Lowry. Back to Thomas, 6 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Westbrook's got 9 points.
An encouraging sign for sure. When Westbrook hits this, you know it has to help his confidence.
Smart against Thomas. Good work defensively by Smart. Richardson left side. Such a wide open look. 18 points for him.
Methodical from mid-range. Richardson an effective shooter, so his teammates trust his shot attempts.
And